'cause this is how
you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken. Oh, handed you a heart worth breaking, and I've been rocking.
Are you guys starting a full boy metal band now?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we've been practicing, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just talking to my daughter there for a second.
Oh, how's she doing?
She's doing good. She's having a bit of an attitude issue for the last couple of weeks.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. To be
You
honest
know,
with
the
you, yeah.
WWE came up with something for that. It's called the attitude adjustment. It's where like you rip them in.
I thought it was called an RKO.
I think it used to be called the attitude adjustment, and then it turned into the RKO.
Oh yeah, it was before the dude was like before the one character was like, no, I was never born in Germany. I was a part of the US this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if my sons were in wrestling as well?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Where's my water?
Did she just call you Heavenly Father?
No, where's my water? Is what she
where's
said.
your water? I was like,
I thought I heard something in the water.
Yeah. I was like, oh dear God. Okay. Well, listen. I mean, I won't judge. For titles.
What kind of cult are you running over there, Brandle?
Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying. Well, he was asking you what sort of cult you're running, and I was like, I'm not going to judge whatever title you'd like to be called by your kids.
It's
fair.
whatever you want it to be, Brayden. How about that?
Okay, cool. Because I was going to say, unlike Tyler, I will judge some titles that you give yourself in front of your kids, but that's not one of them, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Nothing too shifty.
So welcome back to Hard Homies, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome. What?
So you say that people are liking the D&D stuff.
They have been. Well, it's been getting shared and downloaded a lot more than the previous episodes. So today's episode was over 30 in a day, which is the first for us for this show.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So this means we're going to keep riding this horse.
Yeah, no, we're going to beat the shit out of this dead horse.
Beat the shit out of it.
We're going to tear it from limb.
Yeah, and we're going to cast necromancer spells on it and raise it from the dead and make it work again.
Yeah.
Hey, can someone set up that ramp? Where'd the sharks come in? Where are we at on that shark shipment?
No, seriously though, we do need that shark shipment.
Dude, I ordered 5 hammerheads from Hawaii. Where the fuck they at? Don't tell me they're stuck at customs. I'm not supposed to fucking take those.
Yeah, no. It's a problem. But yeah, so as far as jumping the shark goes, we're gonna
your
keep
guys'
going down
ramp?
this screen. Mine's a nice shade of green. It's a nice emerald green.
Oh man, that's kind of.
What did you say?
Mine's an emerald green ramp.
No. What shade of what?
Shade of emerald green. It's just a nice shade.
Yeah. What do you got against emerald green?
Yeah. Did I say something to upset you?
Oh my God!
Oh,
I think you did. What the fuck did you say? What did you say, Tyler?
I don't know. I just said emerald green. I don't know what he has against emerald green.
I thought you said emerald. I didn't know you said emerald green. You know what that means to him?
No, I don't. What the fuck happened?
Oh my God! You need to apologize right now. Just before this becomes a bigger issue, you need to apologize.
Just tell me what happened.
You need to apologize. It's not my business to get into.
But please, just tell me what happened.
You better. That's not my business to tell him. Like
Brayden, Brayden, he's not listening right now. I need to know what happened.
Okay, well, you know how, like, the Wizard of Oz, the Yellow Brick Road, and the Emerald City?
Yeah. Did he not get Did he not get the 10 minute part that he wanted?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, no. Green would be upsetting for him then, huh?
Yeah. Like, dude, there was this wizard there. Like, the wizard lied to him when he was a kid.
Did he suck that wizard's dick?
Dude, I don't know. They went behind the curtain. He was telling me the story and they went behind the curtain.
I know you closed his eyes and he said he had to suck a candy cane, but like,
okay.
Hey, Brandle, I am so sorry for bringing up Emerald Green. I am so sorry for bringing up Emerald Green, man. I won't do that again. Okay, like I know that was traumatic for you. I empathize a lot, and
Are you sure?
I'm so sorry.
I think if you did mean it, you wouldn't have brought it up in the first place.
Listen, I didn't know. Okay. I'm sorry.
I didn't know.
I value our friendship, man. And
Tyler, that was before you brought up
the Emerald Green.
I'm so sorry for bringing up Emerald Green. I won't do that again, man.
Isn't that Knuckles' favorite color because of the Emerald Island or whatever?
No, that's just the color he sees every time he comes.
Yeah. He just shoots out little mini emeralds.
That's my Sonic cannon. OC, do not steal.
I want to know what that looks like in an animation.
No,
I'm going to make that pronto.
Yeah. You know those jokes about the boba tea pearls coming out of people's cocks? Probably be something like that.
The last time I tried to drink on it, shot out my nose.
Oh my god. That must have hurt.
Not as much as the dick. Doesn't burn coming out. You get the big balls or the little balls?
I like the big balls.
You like the big balls? I prefer the little balls.
I really like the big balls. I like the way they rub up against the perineum.
Coming.
What?
What? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I think it's our turn now, Tyler.
Okay.
Speak gibberish and
bringing up the perineum was like kind of invoking some PTSD for Brayden.
No, it's not invoking the PTSD. My girlfriend heard you say peritoneum and she got really interested and I just kind of got scared.
Oh, no. I was just naming an anatomical part of the human body. That's all.
Yeah, and you thought of the anatomical word for gooch?
Yeah. Yeah,
sorry,
when the balls rub up against your gooch, it feels really good.
You seem really into the subject of gooches.
Brayden, I would like to remind you. I would like to remind you, Brayden, what is the name of our podcast?
It is Hard Homies.
Yeah, it's called Hard Homies, not Sweaty Gooches.
Oh. We'll get you harder than Sweaty Gooches.
I think we just thought of our spin-off title for our next podcast, Sweaty Gooches.
Just Sweaty Gooch. It's a sports podcast. It's a health and lifestyle. Health and lifestyle.
Your uncle does a sports podcast. We could totally. His is respectable though. Like, hey, Scott.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. He actually.
We should pitch him this idea then.
Yeah, like, hey,
can we
Scott,
do a collab?
Can we do a comedy? Listen, all of your contacts will probably never want to talk to you again after they talk to us because we know zero about sports. We want to come in there and ask them questions they have never been asked before.
No, like one day my aunt was talking to me and he's like, so, your uncle has a podcast. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And she's like, yeah, it's about sports since he's a basketball coach. And I'm like, oh, sweet. And I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
No, one day, I had to open up Facebook because there was a notification from something that I needed to find and shut down. And first thing that pops up is my uncle's podcast. And he's has a very surprising amount of guests.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, fucking because I'm friends with Scott, one of the mutual friend I had with him, not mutual friend, but because I'm friends with Scott. The owner of Nike, his Facebook popped up as like a recommended friend, and I was like, "What the shit?"
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
we'll
pitch it to him. We'll be like, listen, we're gonna do a completely joke thing, like a nonsensical. I'm pretty certain most of your guests will hate it, but it's like an Eric Andre bit, and he'll be like, no.
See, the problem is he's like genuinely a very smart guy when it comes to sports, and I am not.
No. He's really well. I mean, he's been doing it for fucking forever, right? Like 40 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's been doing it for so long. Somehow, the whitest motherfucker I know had a black kid.
God. Yeah, no, but that story is so
sweet. I love my
sweet.
cousin. I love my uncle. I love my cousin. That was just a joke. They laugh at it too.
It's Brandon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, no, he's really cool.
He's pretty chill, dude.
Yeah. So, but anyways, back to nerdy shit.
Back to the stuff we actually give a shit about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I only have my 2 snack boxes on display behind me. If I would have, maybe if I found my microphone cord or earlier, I could show you the obsidian alongside, so it doesn't look like I'm a leverless hack. Even though I am.
Well then, that's fine. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, so you guys ready for Metroid Prime 3?
Oh, yeah, dude. You mean 4?
Oh, yeah. Metroid Prime 4. I came.
Yeah, no, I came a little bit too.
I saw that they actually showed off gameplay in the trailer, and I came.
Can we talk about how, because it's going to be on the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we talk about how they're just getting ready to release the next one? The next console?
You can tell because even Nintendo stuff that they're making, like they're watching super closely, is starting to look a little dated because it can't keep up with the hardware. So you can tell it is so obvious.
But it's convenient that they're releasing all these titles, and then they're probably going to just make you pay for it on the next generation.
Yeah, but like, dude, I just want to be able to run like Shin Megami Tensei and the Switch games at 60 frames per second.
You know, that would be nice.
That's literally all I want. That's literally all I want.
Well, that's why I want them to release the damn console with the titles that they currently have announced. God damn it.
God, no kidding.
Again, would be nice, but will we ever get it? Probably not.
No, it's Did you guys hear, like, so Nintendo is like, no, we believe in the competitive scene. Watch, we will take this Splatoon team, and like you can buy their avatar and their icons in Splatoon, and then it turns out that they were all super racist.
Oh boy.
Like burning crosses and shit. So Nintendo like removed all of their shit in the game, and they're probably never going to do anything for esports ever again.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
You still got the poor Melee players like hucking around CTVs.
No, dear Lord.
I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for them.
I don't either.
No.
Oh man. Well.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame, but like maybe if they stopped doing those things.
Yeah.
And took a shower.
Well, we can only expect them to do so much.
Yes, but we expect them to behave better than your average Yu-Gi-Oh player.
And Magic player. Let's be honest, it's both.
Oh, dude, apparently like Yu-Gi-Oh is even worse. Yu-Gi-Oh is even worse.
Yu-Gi-Oh is real bad.
Like Magic, the biggest like stank thing that I've seen from Magic was like, oh yeah, that one dude took a picture of him posing in front of everyone's whose plumber's crack was showing.
Oh, dude. Well, it's more than the plumber's crack, man. It smells so musty in those shops.
Dude, it's that's why I had to stop going.
Yeah.
My favorite part of those is when they show the fucking shit stains smeared on the chairs.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, why? None of this needs to happen.
None of it needs to happen, Brandle. The fact is, it does happen.
You cannot tell me you want it to happen either. I swear to God, if that comes out of your mouth.
No. It happens. It just happens, right?
I know. That's true too.
Like the cleanest game of Magic I ever played at that shop was the dude who had a loaded gun on his holster because he hadn't gotten his concealed yet. So his big 9-iron was just out on the belt. That was the most well-behaved game of Magic everyone at that store has ever played.
Oh, 100%, dude. I guarantee you none of them wanted to fuck around that night.
I was like, God damn it, if you guys all acted like this regularly and not when there is a proof that you should behave yourselves, like I would come and play more.
Oh, man.
But no, all of y'all are a bunch of animals, and like you opened up a Mexican restaurant inside the store, and it only got worse from there.
Hey, that Mexican restaurant, honestly, not that bad.
That's why it was bad. Because it was one of those legit places where they like your proportions were hearty.
Very, very hearty.
Yeah, and when you have a guy, and when you're running a pre-release.
Oh, dude, that was the time. Yeah. You like that?
Yeah.
Less now.
Yeah.
Less.
Yeah.
A little more.
Yes.
Yeah, you like that? You fucking like
Only
that?
from one of you. Not at the same time.
Wait. Yeah, Brayden. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. You like that?
Yes.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. I feel bad for anyone who wears earbuds or headphones listening to this.
Dude, that should be standard by now.
You're welcome.
That's true.
Dude, that's like the podcast version of autoerotic asphyxiation. They're like, come on, like if you're just freeballing with no earbuds or headphones listening to us.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. I hope it finishes before I die.
But it never does.
Never does.
Long ago, there were 2 kingdoms. They used to be at peace.
Okay.
Until one day, between the 2 kings, an argument broke out. To this day, the subject was never announced and war began.
Okay.
You two awaken in your mercenary camp. You have been hiking for many days, carrying your belongings, provisions, and arms for war.
Okay.
Introduce yourselves.
Well, I'm just a southern, simple-minded man who likes the law of the land, and I like to make sure the law is upheld. You hear? I also fight for cobalt rights.
Hi, I'm Tim. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Tim. My name is Gagarin. Strongjaw, and I'm a dragonborn, as you can tell by my illustrious scales.
A southern dragonborn.
I'm a simple southern folk dragonborn, fighting for cobalt rights.
Well, I'm just a simple man named Tim.
Well, that's good. It's good to meet you, Tim. I'm glad that we got bunked up together. It's been a hard. I saw you having to carry around all your shit, and I know. I just kind of I felt bad for you. It always kind of looked like you were hunched over a little bit and in pain. But
no, I that was on purpose. I was hoping for
sympathy points for someone to come up and alleviate you. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I also like to manipulate people through, making them feel sorry for me. That's why I lie to them so much. I actually hate
you.
football. I'm just a notorious liar.
While you two are talking, there is the guard at the front of the large tent that you are sitting at. He suddenly stands to attention and calls, "Attention!"
I'll go ahead and I'll salute and I'll clap my boots together and squint, kind of like squish up my butt cheeks a little bit so like they look nice and tight,
nice and taut.
Very important.
Nice very taut. Now I stand erect. Completely.
I do the same, but I'm unsure what's going on.
Are you erect?
Yes. Good. I follow suit to the T. To the
T.
Yep.
The T.
I ask him, what's going on, sir?
The two guards in front of the tent open up the flap, and your commander in arms walks in.
I keep standing erect and I keep my salute going.
Can I give him a kiss on the cheek?
The commander?
Yeah, as he walks by.
roll for charisma.
Okay, hold on. I'm not ready for that. Oh, my bad. It is going to be a 14.
14.
Yes, sir.
Commander in arms walks past. He looks at you two and goes, "God damn."
So, yes, sir, how can I help you?
Look at you two soldiers standing erect.
Well, that's how I always am, sir.
And Brandle.
Only for you.
Tim attempts to kiss him on the cheek. The general puts his hand in front of your lips. Boy, I understand in these times of war and strife, preparing for war gets the blood flowing, makes animals of men.
Yes,
I have been in your shoes once, boy.
Ooh.
And I look at you and my other fine soldiers standing so erect and it makes me proud.
I'm going to cast detect thoughts on the general.
Roll.
18.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, so you cast detect thoughts on the general as he is. You can't really decide what he's doing with Tim. He's either flirting or admonishing or giving motivation.
Part of that's what I want to figure out, but I also want to figure out the secrets. I want to know what the weaknesses in the army are.
The weaknesses in the army?
Yeah.
I want to know what his weaknesses
What is he stressed about?
Yeah, there you go.
The general is stressed because unbeknownst to all of you, the largest contingent of your army is about to fight the main force of the enemy.
Mm.
If things go well, this war could be over by the end of this battle. And if things don't go well, your side could be all dead.
All right.
And there is no one that'll be left to back up the king's point of view in that argument so long ago.
Does he happen to know where most of the kobolds are stationed at?
You try to analyze his brain. He knows that they are stationed somewhere, but he is not privy to the information.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Fine then. I'll find them somehow. Damn it.
Find out some way, somehow. I'll make it happen. I'm a simple man, but I get things done.
I love the kobolds. I just want to see them.
That's why I like you, Tim.
It makes one of us, at least.
You know, Tim, before we go to war tomorrow, I just want to know, is Tim your last name?
It's my only name, sir. It's I have no last name.
He's
It's
a
just
bastard, I see.
Yes.
Bastard.
Hey, that's
know
what
what,
happens when you're a
Tim?
bastard.
You know what, Tim? I look at you and I man knowledge. Ross this tent. I'm so proud. I can promise each and every one of you, if we win tomorrow, those of you with no last name will. There will be medals. My Tim. You know what, Tim?
Yes, sir.
Tim, are you trying to fuck the general?
No, I'm
If
trying to
we
think his last
win-
name.
Well, I mean,
We win.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, but it's irrelevant right now.
Tim, are you trying to get me to adopt you to give me to fuck you?
If it works, yes.
so I believe he has a stepfather kink.
That makes
I heard
two
him
of
moaning
us.
about it last night. Well, listen, I could be both your daddies if you need after this war. That's not a problem.
That's even better. I love it.
Exactly. I know you got a thing for Dragon Bonds.
Are
Sexy
you
motherfucker.
actually
Dragons.
Dragonborn, by the way, Mr.
I'm
Lion?
very much a Dragonborn.
Do you have proof? You have your papers?
I have a fucking tail and I'm scaly with gold scales, you stupid bitch. But I love you. I love how stupid you are, goddammit.
Right.
Tim,
My
everybody
bad.
loves you, but Tim, is there are. I appreciate you for not seeing species amongst your brothers afore. But Tim, sometimes a spade is a spade.
I feel like we're getting a little off track here. Sorry, General. Sorry.
We do not apologize here, boy. The general stands up and he announces everyone into your tent.
Crap.
Gentlemen, you are the pride of our kingdom. You represent all of us. Tomorrow we're gonna war. We're gonna war. We're gonna war. I understand some of you may be scared, but that's okay.
Hell yeah, sir.
Even the biggest pussies among you
I'm here for whatever,
are
man.
a million times braver than any man in our enemy's forces. So tomorrow we're gonna gut them
Like a fish?
like a human when you gut them.
You might
It is
have
quite
to
different, I
teach
will
me,
tell you.
sir. You might have to show me, sir.
Have you seriously not killed before?
Yeah, you might have to teach me.
General, do I have permission to show Tim how to gut a human? Or a kobold, if we have one, sir?
I do not have cobalt
Mm.
in this army.
Well, I feel like that is discriminatory, sir, and you should be ashamed that we do not have kobolds in this army. They are just as equal to us. My character like tries to like not laugh as he says that.
Brandon,
Yes, sir.
I can see you struggling to keep a straight face on, and I'm struggling too. Tell you what, maybe tomorrow, everyone's goals could be fulfilled.
That's a fair point, sir. Fair enough.
My wishes be fulfilled too.
Tim, you are a simple man, simple thoughts.
Yes. I thought I discussed this already, but yes.
I'm sure that all of your wishes are very within reach. Well, men, tonight, rest up, prepare, sharpen your swords, whatever you need to do to get red hot, blooded and fired up, because tomorrow will be war. General turns up, gives a 10 hut, salutes, at ease, and walks away.
Right.
All right, now that the general is gone, you guys know that tomorrow there is going to be a battle, and it may be big. How are you guys going to prepare? Are you going to rest? Are you guys going to organize a watch? Are you going to check over your equipment? How do you guys
Since that
choose?
motherfucker lied to me about the kobolds, because he did know that they were stationed somewhere. He said that there were no kobolds here. Clearly, they are here. So what I'm going to do, and Tim, you're going to join me.
Okay.
All right, good. I'm glad that you're on board with me. We are going to find some kobolds. We're going to strap them with some. So I have multiple bags of holding, and if you put them together, you put one bag of holding inside of another bag of holding at a certain time, it's going to create a pocket explosion, right? So what we're going to do, it does. What we're going to do is we're going to go in. We're going to hypnotize each of the kobolds to run in. And once they reach a certain point, they are going to put the bags of holding in together, essentially creating suicide bombers. Because that's the only thing that they're useful for. Goddamn sticky kobolds.
What if the kobold puts on the bag of holding and goes, I can't see shit out of this?
No. Listen. We're going to demonstrate to them how it's supposed to happen with just 2 regular bags, right? We're going to tell them to do this, and we're going to promise them that if they do this, they're going to get dragon pussy. Now, that is something that I cannot resist. We all know that kobolds, the only thing that they love more than dragon pussy is...
Maybe next time you could go without the bags. Even though I know your wife worked all night making them bags.
Well, she is an artificer, so it makes sense. She's very talented. That's how she was able to make all these bags of holding. I have around 2,000 of them. We should be able to create quite the stir tomorrow.
Can we take your brilliant idea here, Tyler? Or what was your name?
Is it Gary? You just call me Gary.
Okay, Gary. Gary, if we do that, so can we do that bag of holdings idea, but with the enemy that we're currently trying to face?
No. Listen. They're going to run into the enemy. Now, the enemy's going to die either way. We need to make sure that these kobolds do the duty. The only duty that they're worth. Clearly. What good are they?
I see that you have your priority in order.
Being protected. God damn it. Now, the general lied. He does know that they are stationed somewhere. So we need to go find out where they're stationed, Tim. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just going to agree. Yes.
And now, in the general's mind, did I get like a glimpse of like kind of like a general direction of where the kobolds might be? Like he didn't know exactly where, but like
he didn't know where the stronghold was, but he got a sense that they were due north. And you also saw some sort of long pole, maybe a staff or a flagpole or a statue.
A statue. All right. What we're going to do, there was a statue or like a long pole that I saw. We're going to go out. We're going to ask the lieutenant real quickly where the biggest pole is north of camp, where people are stationed. So do you want to come with me to do that real quick? I need you to come with me so you can carry my bags of holding.
There are some mighty big bags after all.
There are quite few, and you can't put them in together because, again, it will cause an explosion.
So how many are you taking with you then? Do we need to take a wagon with us then?
We're gonna be taking we're gonna be taking a wagon with us.
Can I take a nap on the bag of Holdens while we go? Or you drive?
I mean, you're welcome to, but I'd rather that you didn't. I'd just rather that you push the cart.
I'm rather tired right now. We got a big fight tomorrow.
How much money will you do it for?
2 pennies.
I give him 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay.
2 gold. Low.
It's quite a bit, honestly. That's
you're
it's
very
like $200.
generous.
All right. I'll do it.
That's right. Okay, listen, $200 for like an entire day's worth of work. It's pretty good. Pretty good, to be honest.
I got you.
Right. So,
Brandle, do you want to do anything? Do you want to do anything?
You're more than welcome just to disagree with me, by the way. You don't have to go.
I know. As I stated previously, I'd rather just take a nap, but we got a big day tomorrow. We got a hoof in it. I want to see if I can, or do I? Is there any weapons available, or do I have to find some, make some?
You're in the army. Like you have,
you have your
probably a spear, probably a shield.
Are you saying so? No guns is what you're saying?
Yeah, no guns. No, this is medieval times, man.
Can I have dual swords, dual katanas, and just that's what I want to do when I face the army.
You will have to talk to the king's armorer. He is in the next tent over.
Okay. I walk over to the tent to see if he's available. And ask him if he'd be willing to do my request if I pay him the 2 gold that Tyler or Gary had given me.
All right, you walk into the armorer's tent. In there, he is currently at the grinding stone and the mill. He is very tired, it seems. He is very, very big shadows under his eyes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right? You hear him muttering to himself as you walk forward. He just goes, the 2 circles, 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 the 2 circles. And he's just grinding away. And he looks like he has to sharpen a lot of things. You go up to him. What do you say?
Can I request 2 dual swords or weapons of that nature for me to go into battle with?
You want two swords?
2 swords or whatever is easiest for him, I should say, since I see how tired he is preparing.
He looks at you. He looks at you and he goes, the 2 circles. The 2 circles. And he grabs your shoulder and he starts shaking you. 2 circle, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then he kind of jolts himself awake and he goes, that was weird. I seem to have lost myself for a moment in my work. I'm going to be honest, I didn't quite hear every word that you said, but I did recognize one word you used. What the fuck is a katana?
anything, just 2 of whatever weapon you have available would suffice.
Look at the amount of shit that I have to do for work. All of these have to be sharpened and ready to run through and gut our enemy.
But can I just take what you have laying over there in the tent, just already ready to go?
Roll.
For persuasion?
Yes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Gary
yeah.
has the cart loaded up with the.
So you're just.
I'm just hanging out outside the tent.
There.
Yeah,
He's
just kind of
like
staring.
whistling.
Just waiting.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 10, by the way.
He looks back at the pile and he's like, you know what? That's the pile of shit that I have done. I have all of these fucking left. You know what? Here, a knife. Take it, leave me the fuck alone, and let me get back to my work.
Yes, sir. I won't bother you, I promise.
As he sits back down on the grindstone, he seems to go in some sort of muscle memory flow state, and he just goes, the holy 2 circles.
I wonder what that was about. I should have asked him. Anyway, Tyler or Gary, you ready to go?
I don't know why the fuck you keep calling me Tyler. It's starting to get kind of upsetting. I'm not gonna lie. Now listen, Tim. Listen. I can remember your name. You can remember my name. God damn it.
Yes, Mr. G, Mr.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you want to call me at this point, I don't care. Listen, I just need you to move the wheelbarrow for me, if that's fine.
Well,
maybe assist me in case we run into some trouble, but it's kind of really
I
it.
thought we were both pulling the cart.
Oh no, it's okay. It is a pretty big cart, but like it is clearly set up for like one person to push.
But I thought we were a team.
Okay, fine. Listen, he ties like a rope to the front. He kind of like lightly pulls it. Listen, I'll help you out. Okay, listen, I'll help you here.
That'll work. That'll work. That'll work.
So then I'm going to search for the nearest lieutenant that I can find and ask them where a statue or a flagpole might be, or those two together in the same vicinity north of here.
You know that the officers currently are more than likely going through their usual meeting with the commander at arms. They are probably going to be in the command tent. If you might be able to find one going through. And
I'm going to look for one pissing. Anyone that's just out taking a piss. So I'm going to go by the command tent. I'm going to wait till one of them comes out to take a piss. And I'm just going to come up and piss right next to them. I'm going to swig some water in the meantime while we wait.
How full is your bladder?
Pretty full.
He chugged a beer before we left here.
I did.
Yeah, that'll
ale.
All right. You see, you see someone coming out of the tent.
Okay.
Walks around to a moderately dug latrine.
Yeah.
And you see him unbuckling his trousers.
I'm going to come up right by him. My God. Oh, perfect. Fine. I've been waiting for someone to converse with and just like flip out my God. Start pissing right by him. Now, listen.
Fuck. What the fuck is that thing? That looks like a scaly.
I am known as Jake the Snake where I'm from. Now listen, sir. And it's just like a very powerful.
Why does it look like that?
I heard my father was more than just a regular dragonborn. I hear he was actually part dragon himself. Like he was a dragon. Now,
I have seen war elephants pump out less water out of their trunks than that thing.
Yeah, I understand. Listen, I'm looking for. I'm supposed to head up and report north of 10 here, but I was told there was a big pole and there was a statue. Do you happen to know exactly what that would be? I can't seem to find that. I just heard it was north, and I'm supposed to look for a big pole and like a statue nearby. And I heard, and I kind of whispered, there was some kobolds there that are under our protection.
You see the lieutenant's eyes kind of like widen a little bit. Roll.
For persuasion, right?
Yep.
19.
Oh shit!
All right, so the lieutenant's. You see that the lieutenant's eyes kind of like shift side to side.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, you're not supposed to be. And you piss a little louder, I'm scared of people listening.
I increase the stream, the potency.
Wait. I also go by him on the opposite shoulder of him because I'm just trying to join up in the conversation. That's
Tim and I are supposed to report over there. Now I know. They did tell me about the kobolds. It's fine. Don't worry. I just need to know specifically where it is. They didn't give me all that much information to go off of.
I know we had. I'm not supposed to know this either. I'm just a simple butterball. I was just supposed to command the troops, but one day I got a little bit nosy. And I overheard the king. I overheard the king talking to General. You have information that I know they wouldn't just hand out to anybody, so I can find a little more. Walk north. About 2 kilos.
Yep.
You will find your mission there.
Right. Isn't kilos a standard unit of measurement for weight?
Are you
talking about 2 clicks? Oh, 2 clicks.
I'm a fucking lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clicks, kilos, kilometers.
Oh, kilometers.
The metric system.
Yeah. I don't use the metric system as much. Where I'm from, we use miles, and I know that's probably wrong, but.
Well, congratulations on getting an education.
I appreciate it. No, I said thank you, sir. Right. Thank you. Okay, that's why I'll head down. I give his dick 2 shakes. Cleared out for him.
You give him.
You're welcome. Now I'll be on my way. You have a good day, sir. And I flick a gold coin at him.
He catches the coin, looks over to Tim, and I'm like, compared to that monstrous, snaky thing in his pants, I'm almost relieved to see yours. Do you want me to shake yours too?
If you do so, please. If you don't mind, I need a little help. I got tiny T-Rex arms.
He gives the customary 2 shakes. And he heads back and sets this up.
All right, and we're going to be heading exactly where he told us to go. So, well, at least I am going to. I don't know if you are, Tim.
Can I give him a piece of gold before we go? As a complimentary tip.
I already gave him the gold, Tim. It's a fine. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Okay.
We did the customary thing. It's all good. We have a mission to accomplish.
Fine. I put my head down.
Orders.
Waddle behind you.
It's okay. We head over there.
All right. So you 2 walk for the 2 kilometers, and you are now. You can see light coming across. It looks flickering, almost as if it were coming from a flame.
Yeah.
Whatever you are supposed to see, according to the lieutenant, it is over this hill.
Yeah.
How are you going to approach this?
Now listen, Tim.
Yes.
This is what we need to do. We're gonna have to create a distraction real quick, for the gods to rush over and see here while I go and educate some of those kobolds over there. So what I want you to do is I'm going to open up this one bag of holding, right? We're going to do this at a distance so that way we don't harm or damage any of our troops. You're going to take this bow and arrow, I hand him a bow and arrow, and there's a little bit of rope. And I attach a bag of holding to the arrow. You're going to walk a safe distance away. And when I get up there, and I send the signal, which I'm going to cast minor illusion, and it's just going to be he's going to see a naked woman like putting up a garter, like the leg, but it's like kind of I tell him it's going to be much bigger in the sky when I say it's time to go for you to shoot that, right? So, do you understand your orders?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have any backup plan if I was to fuck this up, though?
If you were to fuck this up, you're going to go collect that arrow and try again until you get a big boom, right?
Oh, okay.
And we're going to make sure, again, I'm making sure that this is not damaging any property. I'm seeing Shoop. He's going to be far enough away that he can hide easily. I'm going to bring the cart with me.
Yes, sir. I will. Yes. I can do that.
I open up the bag of holding. I attach it to a tree, and it's opened up. It's a pretty big. They're pretty big bags of holding. Like I said, I'd say it's like your standard target size, essentially, to try to try to shoot and hit inside the hole. So. Okay, and then I'm going to run up to the hill right before I know the guards would notice me, and I'm going to illusion out the signal. As soon as Brandle or Tim is safe enough away. Oh no, I feel like Tim has unfortunately been swept away by the guards. And
as Tim is getting swept away by the guards, your pops into the heel. Describe your illusion.
The illusion is just a naked woman pulling up her garter sock as if she had just gotten completed with coitus and was robing herself again after.
There is a commotion. You see that the guards are seeing the minor illusion.
Yes.
They start freaking the fuck out. They're going insane.
Yeah.
It's the
They
sign
haven't
of the
seen
god.
titties in months, haven't they?
It's the sign of the god. It's the great titties. This is great titties. That's the sign of the god. Is in sight.
The illusion starts being like, boys, you can't be here.
The god has sent us the 4 circles. We must strike now.
The illusion will start removing the garter, and then Gary's gonna rush into the kobold dwelling.
All right, Gary. It appears Gary has started running. For such a humble fellow, he can run.
Yeah.
He can run, and all you see that the entire enemy army is now focused on the titties.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right, all of them. But they start chanting. 4, 4, circle. 4, circle, 4, circle. And they're starting to get up, right? You see that they're really not well equipped, but their army is significant compared to yours. It is larger, does not be as well armed. And there are kobolds among their army.
Perfect. That's just what I was looking for. So, as they're distracted by the titties, I'm going to grab a kobold and I'm going to just briefly take him over, alone. Listen, son. There's going to be more titties in it for you later. I know. Listen, I can promise you something much better. Dragon titties.
Dragon titties.
Yes.
Dragon titties, yes. Dragon titties and brother God.
You and all of your
yes.
brothers would like to have as many dragon titties as you would like to have, correct?
Titties.
Yes, that's perfect. Now listen, there's one surefire way you can do that, and that is by honoring your god. And your god has sent me here on a mission. What you're going to do, and I take 2 regular bags, is when the battle starts, you're going to go up to your because the kobolds are with the enemy forces, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to go up to your friends and you're going to put 2 bags together. And when you do that, a secret dragon titty is going to appear.
Titties.
Yes. Okay. Now watch. I put I put one bag inside of the other bag. I'm like, did you understand how to do that? Can you? I'm going to hand him the 2 regular bags. Now
He takes the bags.
Okay. Now put them in together.
Titties.
Okay.
He's doing it.
Okay. As he does it, a naked dragon, like minor illusion, is going to appear.
Wow, titties.
Now listen. Tomorrow, if you do it during battle, you're going to get an actual naked dragon with giant dragon juggies. Yes. Now listen, you have to do it during battle. Do you understand?
Titties.
He's like shaking his head, yes.
Perfect. Now, take me to the rest of your brothers and sisters, so that way I can explain this to them as well.
He like holds out his hand and he's like,
titties.
Perfect. I follow him. And I have the cart with me.
He's like scrambling. You're pretty well rested, so you can pull the cart. No problem, I assume. You're Dragonborn after all. Right? He takes you to kind of like the center of the camp, right? And like it's a group of kobolds, like a signal, right? And not gonna lie, they kind of stink.
Oh yeah, of course, the kobolds, the stinky vermin.
Yeah, and then
I look like I'm super happy to be there. I'm very smiley.
Very smiley. You are a great liar, and you have a tendency to like people believe your lies. Oftentimes, no one ever thought that you're counterfeit, right? Kobold leads you to them though, and he's like running up. There's a kobold there, and Kobold, you think he is trying to stand guard.
Titties.
And he like looks at you and he's like,
titties. That's it. Titties.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, just for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say the exact same thing and do the exact same thing that I showed him to the rest of them, but like have him kind of be the example with the 2 regular bags.
Titties.
Roll for brevity.
18 plus my persuasion.
It passes. Damn. Brevity succeeds.
Hell yeah. And so then I'm like, perfect. Okay, now listen, tomorrow you're going to go ahead and you're going to take these bags and you're going to do that. So I hand them each 2 bags. And like, listen, if you do not do it tomorrow, you will get dragon dick. And you do not want the dragon dick. I show them mine. It's terrifying.
No!
Terrifying. Exactly. So you do it tomorrow during battle. Is that understood?
That is.
Perfect. Now I'm going to leave you all to do. You have a great night. You know exactly what to do tomorrow to get the dragon titties. I'll see you tomorrow. You sleep well and you rest well.
Tits.
Perfect. And then I leave them and I go find Tim.
I don't know what I missed with the computer unplugged.
Tim was swept away by the guards.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, so I'm not next to you right now.
No, you are not.
No, Tyler.
Or whatever happened to Tim. I forgot what we decided.
Tim was swept away from the guards, and while you were accomplishing your mission with the kobolds, the guards were talking to Tim. Ooh, ah.
They're talking to you, Tim. You better answer them.
Yeah, but I don't know how to respond to that.
I'm your conscience. I'm just here to guide you in your time of need.
Do you guys can you understand me, or do they
try mimicking their language?
Ooh, ah.
The guard looks at you and he's like, ding, dang.
Walla bing bang.
He's like,
Good. That's very good.
the average guard of this army, you can kind of like understand that they aren't the brightest.
I see. I had a different. I see. So is that at any point in time? I feel like if they're not the brightest bunch, could I just secretly walk away and just?
What role would that be? Is that like?
Because have they done anything to me up right now? Am I caged? Am I tied away? Hands behind my back? Or
No, they just kind of like you were walking up to them. They're kind of like did a quick search. They're like they still don't know who you are. You don't know who they are.
I see.
Like to them, you're just someone they don't know.
I see. Well,
While he's talking with them, can I come and be like, by the power of 4 circles, 4 circles, 4 circles, 4 circles, 4 circle. I need to take this man with me. We have an urgent mission that we need to accomplish.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh, that's a 4. There's my first bad roll tonight. Shit.
Yeah, you've been doing good up until now.
I know.
The guard,
guys were on fire, dude.
The guard doesn't convince. Right? You see another guard. He like looks at his other guard. He's like, other guard like runs off back to the main camp.
Before he leaves, I am going to cast Hold Person. I'll be like, listen, damn you. Now you try to interrupt our mission and your heads will roll. All of you will lose your lives. This is some serious insubordination that's going on right here. By the power of 4 circles. 4 circles. 4 circles.
Roll for intimidation.
Nat 20. Fuck yeah.
Damn.
He shits himself and loses consciousness.
I just casually get up and walk away. Does that mean Tyler is here saving the day, saving my ass again? Saving Tim's ass.
More like the Nat 20.
The Nat 20 saved our asses from getting eaten. I mean, listen, I accomplished my goal. Part of the mission is done. Yeah, I'm not saying this out loud, but like,
I was going to ask you. I went over and asked Tyler. It's just like if your plan is going according to plan.
Everything is going according to plan.
I get to just watch mass genocide and just watch from the sidelines while you have exploding kobolds going everywhere.
Right now. You shut the fuck up right now, sir. That is not exactly what is going on. Now, listen, this was part of the mission that I was sent on to accomplish.
Yes, okay.
The rest of you better shut the fuck up about it, unless you want to die tonight by the general's hand. You saw what happened to him. He shit himself. He knows exactly what's going on here. Now, do the rest of you have any questions or any problems? God damn it! By the power of 4 circles.
4 circles.
4 circles.
4 circles. I will not question your authority anymore.
Fucking right. He turns and looks at the rest of the guards. Any of you have problems?
And then like they kind of hold up and they're like doing this. They're like grasping in front of them, and just because
I pick one of the guards and I cast minor illusion, and he gets big titties.
Sign from God. It's a sign from God. Our victor will be
until tomorrow.
And I walk away with Tim.
Where do you guys go?
Back to camp. I'm headed back to camp. I don't know what Tim's doing.
Tim, what are you doing?
We're heading back to camp, right?
All right, so you're just going along with Greg?
With Gary?
Somebody, geez, he keeps lying. What's his name?
Mr. G. I like Mr.
G-Man.
All
right, so you guys
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get back to camp, right? Everyone is already awake. Everyone is already suiting up. Lieutenant is debriefing the guard. Everyone's packing up. Lieutenant looks at you and he like wink, lets you guys go in, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys get into your regular companies and your formations and all that nice shit? Commander at Arms goes, what? Boys, look among you and I have so much goddamn pride. Testosterone is flowing through my veins. And we are given the honor to... Good Lord. So much testosterone. My Adam's apple is so low and so large I can't even breathe right. Today we end this war and alongside fighting order, announcing that by our side, our king.
Really, our king? That's neat.
All right, so behind him, the king walks up. This dude is like,
well, fuck, we gotta go for a bow. I bow.
Dude, everyone fucking bows, right? This dude is like stacked. This dude is jacked. This dude has like a big ass head, though, right? He's carrying around a massive sword, right? And he starts to talk, and he's like, "My subjects, this war started a fortnight ago because that kingdom did not stand to our morality. They showed that we do not share the same value. From there, we know we can no longer be allies. We end this war today, and you believe in the same central truth that your enemy denies.
Freedom for all, right? That's what we believe in. Especially the kobold.
I was going to say not for all, but... Hey, does he know about this plan then?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No idea.
I would like to watch from afar while this happens. I want to be like...
He's just like a big kobold lover. Like the king's just like hoping that we can rescue them.
My subjects, let us march under our new banner. He
King,
brings out.
Sorry, so my liege, I did happen to do some sleuthing last night, and the enemy, their camp, they appear to be far more numerous than us. They were chanting something about circles, and then I couldn't help but overhear that our smith was also chanting about circles in his sleep. Might be something that we need to be worried about with our weapons. Just in case, I would just do a quick inspection before we begin the battle, just to ensure everything's up to order.
The king looks at you.
Yes, sir.
And he just starts laughing. He's like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said was funny, but I'll chuckle. I'll chuckle along with him. Yeah. Yes, sir.
It all comes down to circles. And he my bannermen bring our flags of war. 8 dudes are carrying massive banners, right? And you look up, right? You're looking at the flag and it's an ass.
Oh, all right. Oh, those.
It's just a butt. Do you, my subjects, understand that?
Yes, I do, sir. I do understand. All right. So the enemy is more about the 4 circles. We're more about the 2. That makes sense. I think.
Now you understand why you must go to war.
Yep, exactly. Nope. Yep, we are ass men and they are tits men.
Without a doubt in my mind.
And I completely agree. Those goddamn bastards deserve to die for being tits men. How dare they? Or
You're
my
Dragonborn.
wow,
That is the attitude and values I expect to see out of citizens of my beautiful country.
yeah, we love it, don't we? We love
Let
it.
us march. You guys just start marching, right? You guys come into a wide open field, right? There's nothing here, it's just grass.
I kind of lean back and say, listen, when the fighting begins, everyone just kind of wait a second. Let the enemy kind of...
I couldn't help but like actually laugh to myself for a moment while this is going down. It's like, oh my God.
As you say that, you just see massive fuck off huge explosions. It just starts going off. Right? There are like kobolds on fire streaking through the air.
I cast
Right.
Major Illusion, and I have a giant Tiamat with like her dragon tits just flowing out, flying over the battlefield.
Leading them into battle as they go.
The commander is like, my liege. Did the entirety of the enemy's forces just blow themselves up?
You could say that, sir. Something like that.
The king is just like, huh. You know,
Should we just go take their capital, sir? I mean, free game. The filthy kobolds are dead now.
you know what? I was expecting a grand battle over ass versus titties. Just like those fucking tit lovers that couldn't even make it to the event. Fucking reject all over themselves and blew themselves up. Fuck it. Do what you want. You just like leave.
Ashamed of everything that's
I just look back and
happened.
be like, you hear that, boys? We got free reign to do whatever the hell we want. Let's go ahead. Let's go have some fun. I mean, I guess we live out our days happily, fucking
And that
raiding
was
the
the
kingdom.
story of the eons long war. Titties. It kind of ended anticlimactically, of course, but
Oh, I'd beg to differ. I say we got a show out of it.
I don't know. We 100% did. I imagine the fake giant Tiamat is still just flying around, tits out.
yeah, it's a new constellation. Like it's just a constellation that's like the parents will tell their kids stories and that's why the great constellation is there. Child.
the kamikaze kobolds.
They were the heroes all along, yeah.
Takate.
That went places I wasn't sure where it was going to go. To be,
I honestly was just here for the ride.
I had like two ideas, and I'm like, what if it was like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but instead of the elements, it was the Golden Girls, or just like a massive war of ass versus titties, and yeah, I think that turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it definitely did.
Thank you for playing, guys. Thank you for playing.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to Hard Homies podcast. This is it probably won't be extra long episode after I edit out a bunch of shit, but
Yeah, some of us had to trauma dump and go to therapy.
yeah. It has a wise man. And keeping as a poor man stealing. Sense of feeling, and this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head scream, are we having fun? Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. You're like you didn't know that. I said I love you and I swear I still do. It must have been so bad, 'cause living with me must damn near killed you. And this is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head scream, are we having fun? Yeah. I was going a little hard there. A little too hard. Yeah. Yeah. No, no. Yeah. Yeah. No, no. Yeah. 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 No, no. Waited as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head scream, are we having fun?